Seeing first, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing silver and weighing in officially at 129.4 pounds. His professional record, 22 victories, including 14 big wins by knockout. He has 11 defeats. From Celaya, Guanajuato, Mexico, the challenger, WBC International World Champion, Robinson Castellanos. And his opponent across the ring, fighting out of the red corner, wearing silver with purple, official weight 129.6 pounds. His professional record, 21 victories, including 8 wins by knockout, only 1 defeat. From Panama City, Panama, the reigning, defending Super WBA Super Featherweight Champion of the World, Jezreel El Invisible Corrales.
We are underway, 12 rounds scheduled tonight. The southpaw, Jezreel Corrales, El Invisible, the invisible one. Why? As an amateur, is that he was so dominant and never got touched that it was almost like the opponents were in there against somebody that was invisible.
And Beto, that was a stunning upset. That certainly was not supposed to happen, and he doubled up on it by winning a split decision in 12 rounds at the end of the year to solidify his claim to the belt. If you're Castellanos, knowing the reputation of Robinson Castellanos, of Jezreel Corrales, you have to work in volume. You have to swarm him. Don't worry about looking pretty. Throw as many punches and try to work in volume and steadily wear him out. But again, Robinson Castellanos certainly had other plans.
Jezreel Corrales' favorite fighter, Floyd Mayweather. And Roberto Duran, who's sitting ringside.
And right now, he's having a hard time with Corrales' shiftiness in that left hand. Almost punch first, think later. You cannot be paralyzed in thought as you face a guy like him. You have to realize you're going to miss punches. He's going to make you look bad at times. So you have to steadily wear him down with at least some sort of physical pressure.
In the corner, Chepo Reynoso is here, trainer in the corner of Canelo Alvarez. Oh, that's some blood there now. That was in the clash of heads.
And that's what Robinson Castellanos needs to do, and certainly there is blood on Castellanos, is make this into as much of a firefight as possible. The more stuff is happening, even if it's not landing, he has to think long-term here. He's probably not going to get him out early. He's got to be able to wear him down.
Another guy. Then he beat another guy. Essentially, he was stealing people's zeros. They always say somebody's O's got to go, so he was taking their O's. They said, you're like Robin Hood. You're taking from them. The nickname stuck. Here he is as Robinson Castellanos taking on Jezreel Corrales.
Certainly did that against Ronnie Rios a few years ago. Ronnie Rios at that point was an undefeated prospect who has now bounced back August 26th. He'll be fighting Ray Vargas for the WBC 122-pound title.
He was scheduled for 130, came in under. Actually, both of them did. Body shot. Oh, or no, was it a low blow? It's being ruled a low blow?
You know, Jerry Cantu didn't seem all that sure about the call, and I think Corrales may have sold him on that.
Yeah, the angle we had, it was tough to see for us. Cantu looked over, immediately, let's see, where is it at?
That looked low. It did. That did look low, in all fairness to Jezreel Corrales.
Uchiyama. Not exactly a dirty fight. Oh, hits him with the right, hits him with the left as Robinson Castellanos. Blood from his forehead. Jezreel Corrales. Closing seconds of the third round is scheduled for 12. Castellanos and Corrales at the Forum in Inglewood. Army medic, retired now.
You know, that's actually quite common, but usually that's for undercard fighters.
Yeah, not a guy who has a belt with him.
Oh,
and that one went down.
That's a knockout.
That counts. The glove hit the canvas. Corrales with a smirk. He walked into it as Robinson Castellanos. This is what he does.
Beto, I think.
Corrales' eyes are bigger, much more wide open here in this round. First couple rounds, there was a lot of flash from him, right? It's with the left.
You know, it took a round or two for Castellanos to really get used to the twitchiness, the speed, and the reflexes of Corrales. Seems to be a little bit more in tune with the movement of the Panamanian.
Well, when Corrales was slammed by Golden...
Oh!
That was right on the button. And then Guanajuato drops the Panamanian again.
Beto, he's doing a nice job of moving towards his left and clearing a pathway, and that was a sweeping right hand.
His corner set. Strong round for the fighter from Celaya, Guanajuato, Mexico. Robinson Castellanos drops Corrales twice.
And here's the first trip to the canvas for the defending champion, Beto. And let's see, it was a right hand, and it was a clean-up left hook. And again, more action in what was a huge fourth frame for Robinson Castellanos. Again, that's
right on the button.
Right, and that was more of a hooker cut. It kind of looked like an uppercut, but you could see that Jezreel Corrales was slipping right into it.
Castellanos, you mentioned when he started his career 3-10. At that point, he was just hungry. Then somebody, an angel, just came to him and said, you know what, you have potential if you actually train the right way, if you eat the right way. So they gave him, he ended up with a sponsorship with a vitamin company, first time in his life. He was basically, as he said, malnourished the first 10 fights of his career. I didn't know what it was like to actually train and not be hungry. And that's when his career really took off. I think it was a fighter recently said when he got a victory, there was like 1,000 messages. He loses, gets knocked out, nobody calls you.
There you go.
Good shot landed by Corrales with that left. Corrales got on the right eyebrow. Castellanos in the forehead. That was from that clash. More blood from the forehead of Castellanos. Solid round for Corrales. You're right, Steve. This pace does favor him.
The less that happens, the better it is for the champion.
Veteran Steve Kim, Inglewood, California. Jezreel Corrales in the purple. In the southpaw stance. He's naturally right-handed, but he fights as a southpaw. 3 brothers, 2 sisters. Dad's a plumber. His brother Alejandro also boxes. Got a record of 10-16. But before that, after he lost to Oscar Escandon, he took 14 months off.
Oh,
good right hand. That sweeping right you're talking about.
See, again, he's got to work in volume. If you're going to miss 1 or 2, that's okay. Make sure one of them touches him. Just work off of that.
Against Jezreel Corrales, the Panamanian.
Well, he's certainly in this fight, but right now the momentum has swung back in the champion's favor.
Oh, a good left by Corrales. He dropped them, but it was partially blocked. That's some power when it was partially blocked and still goes down Castellanos. He got up right away. Don't know how much he was hurt by that shot. He's walking back, shaking his head no.
And you see that? There's a lot of nothing going on, and that basically favors Jezreel Corrales. That's
a little squeegee on it, that'll be all right. So you have Corrales back up by 1, Steve?
Yes, 66-65 going into round number 8. It's been a good tactical battle at times. It's been won by Jezreel Corrales. Let's see if Castellanos can make this into a fight once again.
About a minute to go in the 8th round. And if you're Corrales, trying to get back up after getting dropped twice in the fourth, winning some rounds. He's doing that. Castellano, his corner told him it's a close fight. Pick it up a bit, hasn't. This just plays into the favor of the Panamanian. 9th round of action here at the Forum in Inglewood, California. Jezreel Corrales, the Panamanian southpaw in purple. Robinson Castellanos, Mexican, green, white, and red on his trunks. Shot landed by Castellanos. As Corrales trying to rally back here. Those are the kind of shots that can steal the round too, can't they?
It is, but you know, most of this round has been controlled by Corrales, but this is what Castellanos has to do. Again, make it into a fight. It's not always going to be a Mona Lisa, but just get your hands moving and make it uncomfortable for Corrales.
The 10th, if you're ready to go. Scheduled for 12.
Beto, we're in championship rounds now. I have an 86-83 for Corrales. Castellanos is going to really have to dig deep and rally here if he wants to win that belt.
Castellanos dropped him twice in the fourth, and after that, it's been Jezreel Corrales got a knockdown of his own in the 8th. A clash of heads. That was right on the eye that's already cut. It's already cut, and there was a clash right on it.
Accidental headbutt on the chin. Accidental. Accidental headbutt on the chin.
Oh, that swelled up quick.
No, it really did.
That swelled up quick, Steve. Once it turns around, you're going to see it. Yep. That's swelling quick. Checking out with the doctor. And it is over. The fight has been stopped.
And I believe that'll now go to the scorecards. We're going to be getting a technical decision.
And on the scorecard, your unofficial scorecard, Steve, what do you have?
86-83 for Jezreel Corrales, who rallies back from getting sent to the canvas twice, basically dominating the late stages of this fight.
Well, halted out because of an injury sustained by an accidental headbutt. Under the unified rules of the ABC, along with the World Boxing Association and the California State Athletic Commission, we go to the scorecards, including round 10. The contest was stopped at 31 seconds into round 10. Here are the score totals. Zachary Young scores the bout, 94-94. He has it even after 10 rounds. Carla Cailles scores it, 94-93. Pat Russell has it, 96-92. The winner by majority decision, and still Super Champion of the world, Jezreel El Invisible Corrales.